Hey everyone, I'm Ryan, you're watching 60 Cycle Hum, and in this video, I'm going to show you the JHS Pedals Artificial Blonde. You've got a natural blonde showing you an artificial blonde. But anyways, this is the signature pedal for Madison Cunningham, who is a wonderful musician, and I didn't know about her until finding out that I was going to demo this pedal. I've got a link down in the description for her Tiny Desk concert, and it's delightful. Watch it when this video's over. Please just finish watching this video, but watch it when this video is over. She plays some really cool guitars in there. She plays a Jazzmaster, which is, part of the reason why I chose a Jazzmaster for this video. She also plays one of those cute little Harmony Junos, I think is a model, or Jupiter. Ooh, I can't remember the model name right now. And she also has this Silvertone acoustic, this old Silvertone acoustic that has a hot rail mounted in the sound hole. You know you want to check that out. So anyways, besides having cool guitars in her videos, she also has a really cool, unique sound. She has this always on, like, chorus vibrato modulation thing going on. It's a pretty significant pitch modulation, but it's just slow enough and just mixed just right that it gives you this really fun, kind of like loose, moody, kind of like warped record a little bit sort of vibe, and it really, really works. And she really uses it always on. I haven't heard a single song from her yet that doesn't use that sound. So of course, JHS Pedals is like, hey, let's make you a chorus vibrato. And that's what we have here. The controls are simple. You've got a volume, an EQ that gets dark on the left and bright on the right. And then you have two banks of speed and depth controls, which you can switch between with this switch right here. So let's get into it. Like I mentioned, I'm going to use my Jazzmaster. This is the Fender American Vintage 2 Jazzmaster. And of course, I'm going to run through the Two Princeton's rig. Was that enough? Do you feel satiated? Okay, a little bit more. There you go. That'll hold you over until the next time, right? So anyways, here is my clean signal. It is clean, clean, clean. No delay, no reverb, no overdrive, no compression even. It is just the guitar into clean amplifiers. And if I turn any pedals on, they're going to be running into the Artificial Blonde here versus running after, because I want this to filter any delays or reverbs or drives or anything like that. So let's turn it on and check it out. There you go. That's what it sounds like on all the pickups. I have it dialed in for a fairly slow and subtle pitch modulation here. I'm running mono right now, and later in the video, I'm going to plug in stereo because, of course, I'm going to. You know I like to do that sort of thing. I feel like this might be a little bit stiffer, a little bit more depth than what I was hearing in those Madison Cunningham recordings. That sounds nice with some reverb in front of it. That's the Source Audio True Spring. I'll come back to that. But let's spend some time exploring the range of these controls instead of trying to emulate exactly what Madison sounds like. So anyways, let's start with the depth, crank it all the way up, and hear how wild and wobbly this thing can get. Give it a little bit of drive to chew on. it'll start fast. Cartoony and wonderful. And of course, it goes all the way slow. Or who knows if you can even hear it. There it is. Now, of course, because there are two different preset settings here, you could have like your really kind of subtle, not a whole lot going on thing. And then switch to something pretty fast. Or you could have the same speed and a different depth. Let's check out that EQ control. It cuts lows and boosts highs on the right. Let's try that with some reverb. Gives it kind of this neat lo-fi vinyl record sort of thing. And on the other side, it cuts the highs and boosts the lows. In mono, it does the chorusy vibrato thing really nicely, but I really like it in stereo. So let's set that up. So the way chorus works is it takes a vibrato effect like this. This is a vibrato pedal, and it mixes it back with the clean, unaffected signal. So you have the clean signal and this vibrato going over it, and when they mix back together, you get that lush chorus thing going on. Well, with a pedal like this that has a stereo out, you're getting that vibrato going to one amp and clean going to the other, giving you stereo chorus, which sounds just beautiful. I'll show you what I mean. I'll do it without the reverb now, just in case you think that's cheating. I don't know where I was going with that B flat, but I went there. We went there together. There we go. That's pretty. Usually I save those little jams for the beginning or ending of videos, but it's kind of fun to jump into one in the middle, right? I think this is the middle. It feels like the middle. I really like vibratos that give me the ability to dial in that really fast, like organ vibrato sound, you know? I mean, this is my organ testing little riff right here. There it is. It wanted the neck pickup. Yeah, that's my sound right there. That's what I like from a vibrato pedal. And it sounds awesome with the stereo rig right now. Yeah. Blending this into 2 amps, I think that's the way to go. So what should I do now? Maybe this isn't the middle of the video. Maybe this is closer to the end. Let's do some experimenting. What should I do? Some sort of fun stereo experimenting? Let me think about this and grab some stuff. I'm about to have a lot of fun, aren't I? We're about to have a lot of fun. We're in this together. We're part of a team, right? I need you here. Don't go anywhere. Things are about to get ridiculous. I'm going to play this D'Angelico baritone that I got recently into the Music Lily fuzz, which is an awesome affordable fuzz. It's got kind of like a heavy muffy side on that side of the switch and this gated octavey side on the other side of the switch. Then of course the star of the show, the JHS Pedals Artificial Blonde. I'm splitting stereo out of here. The affected side, the modulated side, is going into this octave reverb. And the non-modulated side is going into this farm pedals phaser here. It's a dual phaser, the fly agaric. I can never remember how to pronounce the name of that mushroom there. And then that's going into the JHS 3 series hall reverb. So we've got double reverb, we've got double modulation, and we've got a crazy fuzz feeding into it with a baritone guitar. This is gonna be great. All right, here is my clean signal. Here is the fuzz. Doom Crew, where are you at? This is for the Doom Crew. All right, here's the Artificial Blonde. Yes! Yeah, I just had a great time. I don't know how much of that is gonna make the final cut because I just played for like a good 35 minutes. Just jamming around, having fun with these. I think it sounds best with like a wet dry mix with reverb only on one side. I think it was a bit too much with the reverb on the modulated side. Like you want that vibrato to stay intact on one of the amps, where the other side with that extra phaser and that extra deep reverb really helped. Just like, oh man, it felt magical in here. Oh, and that fuzz with it too. Yeah, that's fun. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Artificial Blonde? Please use the links down below to check it out, and go check out Madison. Her music is great. It's charming. It's delightful. It's wonderful. It's challenging in a guitar sort of way. I was jamming along to it, and I was like, what the heck is she doing here? I spent like 2 hours the other night with my headphones on, just kind of like taking apart the riffs she was playing and stuff like that, and figuring out what she was doing, because she has this like unique like stabby style that I like, that works really well without always on, kind of light, slow, slightly out of tune like vibrato thing going on. Really fun artist, really fun pedal. I like that this leans into that very vintage vibrato sort of sound. You can dial in organ sounds if you want. You can get wacky and heavy and seasick with it, or you can get chorusy, especially running into 2 amplifiers, which I highly recommend trying. It's just so much fun. It is just so much fun to just immerse yourself in a bath of just sonic bliss, full surround, just audio. Just, it's wonderful. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments. Support us on Patreon. Buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.